We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk. All righty, a very good afternoon. It's 19 minutes past 3 p.m. We do apologize, but it's time. It's back. The season 2 of Reality Radio, your one-stop shop for all things reality TV shows. It is built to be more exciting, filled with more content, more guests, and more comments, of course, dissecting left, right, center, all that is going on in our reality show of focus. And as you know, we're going to be focusing on Naija season 7, Level Up. But before getting into that, my name is Ifunaya. In the studio with me, I have my co-host today, Dara.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Not bad, thank you.
And Beverly.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, Beverly?
Fine, thank you.
All right, let's get into it as quickly as possible. Let's talk about the most recent episode, or the most recent season, should I say, of Naija. It's called Level Up. And they have been in the house for about almost a week. So just 6 days. So tomorrow is going to make it the 7th day. And there are a few things that we're going to be, touching on. But before that, we have to introduce you to what the vibe and the feel of this year's edition is. For some people, they believe that Naija is the same every single year. And for some other people, they believe that, depending on the quality of people or the types or the characters that they have in the house, it's a bit different. So I'm going to be getting the takes of Dara and Bev to see if they have sensed or seen anything different in comparison to what we saw last year or 2 years ago. So Bev and Dara, just from your first impression of this year's Naija season, is it the same old, well, it's just a bunch of people in the house, nothing really is happening? Or do you think it's different? Is the vibe different? And if it is, how?
I mean, I feel like it's totally different, to be honest. With previous seasons, you have people already predicting the winner from the very first day, with how people judged the characters that are being brought on the show. But with this season, it's different because, with the division of the houses, and different characters, I feel like it's very different this year, Sha.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this season is actually going to bring a lot of fire to the show, right?
Very true.
Because it's only been a week and these people are all paired up, right?
Yeah.
Already?
Yes, most of them. It's going to be a very
romantic
sexual season, in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
So, do you think that there is this preconceived notion that a lot of these contestants or housemates before they get into the house, that they believe that they need to be coupled up so that they could have maybe more fans or they could be talked about? Or was this copulation very seamless and very organic? Or do you think this was this is the game plan? We go into the house, we get somebody that we like, and then we know that people outside of the house are shipping us?
Okay, so basically, I do believe that, getting paired also helps you to get votes, right?
Yeah, true.
So it might be their game plan. But some of these relationships actually seem genuine. Like with Bella and Shegs, right? I like to call him Shegs, you guys. I don't know why.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
interesting.
With Bella and Shegs, I feel like she genuinely likes him, right? Even though I feel like he's a bad boy. And
he's like a bad boy.
Yes,
vibe.
that's what I'm just getting, right? And then yes, but she seems like she's all over him. So what comes to my mind is Kid Wire and Erica all over again.
He is all over her.
No.
Interesting.
He is all over her.
No.
I feel like he's the one.
Okay, so I think, was it some nights ago, right? She was like, I'm not going to sleep in this boy's bed again. And then before
they're already
sleeping
sleeping in each other's
beds.
beds?
They are, girl. They were even talking about
are.
how many kids he wants to have. He was telling her he wants twins, yada yada yada. And I'm like, I don't know, but it's too early. These demons, these guys, right? They start telling you all these stories to kind of get in your head.
These demons.
Yes. Well, I don't. Yoruba demons, like it's a thing, guys.
I mean, he's Yoruba, Sha, so
exactly. So I don't know why you're already telling a girl that you met a week ago how many kids you want to have and you want to have twins and all of that.
And is she playing along?
Yeah,
I mean, she was, telling him, you see, this is my dream proposal. I want you to be at the beach. It's just two of us.
So now the question is, who really is the quote unquote demon? If he's saying that, she's saying that, do you not think that she as well is trying to be very game driven? by
I don't
all
know.
these things that she's
I
saying.
think she likes him, right? Because he's an attractive man. So
he
I
is.
mean, any young girl, like young in quotes, because you know we old people that have sense, like
What
we
do
don't.
we? Me, I'm
We don't-
a baby girl. But carry on.
I mean, baby girl with like mature sense. You know what I'm saying? Of course, baby girl for life. But yeah, she seems like just like she's innocent. She's a child, so she's always just like moving around and trying to like cater to him, making food, whatever, serving him, and then he'll just be serving her.
making food, serving
Yes,
him.
yes,
This
yes.
is
Dishing
so
his food,
interesting.
yeah, and then he'll be calling her babe. Like that's not her name. Her name is Bella.
Right
Don't
But I'm
call
sure
her
she
babe.
likes
Right
it
from
that
the
they're
very
calling her-
first
She
day.
does.
Yeah.
All right, guys, for those who are wondering, like, what is going on, we're going to be doing a brief introduction of the housemates. So, as you know, I'm sure you've been able to get the gist that there are two different houses, level 1, level 2. However, it seems like people are calling these houses something different.
Trenches and Highlanders.
Yeah.
Wait. What inspired people to start calling it trenches and islanders?
Well, I feel like it's the house.
So do you think that really the one that they describe as trenches, really the quality of people makes it seem, or people
Aside
are just
from
saying that for fun?
Yes, I mean it's fun, right? But at
But
the
then
same
if
time,
you think
the
about- yeah.
house itself, the decor,
feel.
everything
It's just
was very. It
it's
looks
giving trenches.
ratchet because when you know that those are the first housemates to actually come in the house,
Yeah.
and then it was on a Saturday, right? And then that day, guys, I remember I was like, this cannot be the new Big Brother house. So like, why is it looking like this? Like blue,
So
everywhere,
colourful and tacky. Yeah.
And I guess like maybe Big Brother had all the comments and things that people were saying, and then he unveiled the second house the next day. But at the same,
interesting.
yes, but at the same time, I feel like there's also a bit of like a class thing going on. Because in this house that we call the trenches, I believe that the people that are in that house are somewhat more or
Sophisticated.
what is a
Refined?
nicer way to say
More
refined?
Nigerian.
More Nigerian, yes.
Than
Let's
the-
thank you, Beverly, for that word. Yes, than the people in the other house.
Guys,
yes.
you need to break this down for me. What do you mean? More Nigerian.
More Nigerian.
Hey.
Like, you know what would be more Nigerian?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the people in the other house are very ajebo and very
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
accent.
true.
These other ones are very grounded.
So,
Yes.
and the one that has like the more Nigerian people, is that what they call the trenches?
Yes,
Yes,
the
don't mind
Ah,
these people on
even
social
Buhari
media.
is
They
not the
don't have-
problem.
very
Is it
mean.
people that are the problem? You're describing the ones that are more Nigerian
what I
as
mean?
trenches.
And I feel like a lot of people also had, issues with the way they came into the house, the way they were dressed, their style. I feel like that also, added to the
Added
reason,
to the name, yes.
why they were given
I
them.
Given
feel
the
like
name.
if people had that, like if you know that you're given the opportunity to be on a stage where millions of people are watching you, and there's a possibility that the first week you're going to be out, I'm expecting that your entrance should be worth
all
it.
out.
Like go all out. That should be like a
Exactly.
huge investment
Yes,
from you
let
and
me
your
tell
team.
I don't. That's the thing. Like, if you don't know better, you can't do better. Do you know what I mean?
Wow. No.
You're only because I'm telling you. To you may look at them and be like, what's this person wearing? And in the person's head,
They're like,
they
give
back, yeah. They went all out. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there's that as well.
You know, see, and there's this hair vendor. I don't know her name. I can't remember her name. But I don't know that it is a nice thing to go on your page, screen munch the picture of one of the housemates who is
Right.
female, and then say, that I like this girl. Oh, she was not ashamed to wear my 5K wig to the house. So this is a
Really?
yeah. So this is
I
a
didn't
hair,
see that
a hair
one.
vendor that sells very
Really?
affordable hair, right? And the person she was talking about was what's her name again?
Amaka.
She's plus size.
Amaka.
Is it Amaka?
Yes.
Probably.
With the pink hair.
Yeah, the pink hair.
Yeah,
So
Amaka.
that's Amaka.
Yeah.
So she was like, and I understand that this is maybe a sales technique
Yeah.
by
Yeah, I
this
don't think
vendor.
so.
But do you think it's a nice thing for her to have gone on social media to be like,
Obviously not.
that she really
not.
wore this 4K wig? That I like.
She
I
rocked it
stand,
well.
I stand a woman that's not like, that doesn't mind wearing a 4K. I was just like,
I'm not buying from you ever again. Because I mean, it's 4K,
Trust me, could
right?
even
but
just
does
be
everybody
clouds.
have to know that I bought it for 4K? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you advertising without my consent? Because now
yeah,
you
good
owe
question.
me. Yeah, now
Run
you
me
owe
my check.
Yeah, run me my money. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, so in house one, we have Hermes. I'm not really sure if that's the pronunciation, but this is the spelling of the Hermes that I know. So Hermes, we've seen him in the house. Chi as well. Shags, Bella, Eluswag, Giddy, Diane. And it still goes on. And Doyin, Dotun, Adekunle, Chomzi, and Allison. Now, these are the housemates that are in house 1. Now, house 2, we have Amaka, Beauty, Fina, Ilebai, Daniela, Sif, Brian, Groovy, Farm Savvy, Christy O, Khalid, and Cass. You know, I always wonder, do these people come up with these names, or are these nicknames that they've been called for so long before they get into the house?
I was going to say as well, because
Farm
they
Savvy,
have
like,
quite
it's
strange names.
Farm Savvy,
Like there's
Giddy
Groovy
Fire,
as well,
Groovy.
and Beauty.
That's
I
her
think
real
that's
name.
a real name.
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard
her
people
name.
called Beauty.
Beauty,
Beauty.
Tukura, yeah.
Beauty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her real name.
Beauty, guys.
I mean,
Beauty.
that could pass for my name, though. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, as a joke, but I don't think your parents. I mean, no. Like, obviously, you're beautiful, but I'm
Yeah.
not saying like.
Your
No,
parents
my
would have given you
mother
that.
give me that name, Beauty,
Because she's so beautiful.
Exactly.
Mom and dad, if you get me beauty, I won't be angry.
I will be angry.
I'll answer my native name.
But they do have strange
On
names.
Malicha. But yeah, very strange names. So I wonder if these are people like they form these names before going. But gone are the days where, okay, you know what? Scratch that. I was going to say gone are the days where you'd want to become a musician, for instance, or get into the entertainment scene and you want to come with your alias. But then I realized that we're still having like Lil Kesh, Whiskey. So yeah, scratch that. Yeah. But, so I don't know if that's what influenced them to get these names, or maybe these have been their nicknames before they got into the house.
I don't know.
But it's all good. That's what we're going to
Possibly.
be calling them, because if they tell us this is my name,
you have to call them.
you?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right, so let's get into the characters of these people. Let's start with those in house 2. Let's start with Amaka's character. So ladies, have you so far been able to at least identify or describe her as a particular type of character? Is she funny? Is she witty to you? Is she does she look like she's cunny? Does she look like she's dodgy?
She tries her best to be funny, but I feel like she's loud. I feel like she's very calculative, and she's someone that just wants, she's a game player. The
You
game,
think
the game,
so?
the game. Yeah, she's all about the game. Let's know what's going on next. Let's read the other housemate's mind. We need to be on check.
But that's a good thing somehow, because she knows what she's there for. She's not trying to get carried away. So I feel like your eyes should always be on the prize all the time. Like, yes, have a good time, enjoy yourself, have fun, but remember what you're there for. Don't get carried away.
But
So I
then
think that's a good thing.
I feel like it now makes her, it's almost as if she's walking on eggshells. Like she's trying not to, do too much, or to just be a certain way. You're not
just
being
be
your true
camera
self.
conscious,
Yeah,
right?
she's always looking at the camera.
But see, that's the thing. It's
She's
it's
always
the first
looking at the
week.
camera.
So maybe
It's
it's
the
something she's
first
trying to get
week.
used to.
Yeah, and it's the first week as well. So I feel like it also takes a bit of time to settle in, because I'm very sure most of these people have never had cameras follow them around, So this is the first time, just like with everything in life, when it's your first time, you kind of have to, vibe into it and get into it. So I think that's what it is. But we'll see how she carries on, though. I think it's always good to, be focused. Don't
I'm
lose
telling
guard.
you exactly.
Ever.
Don't lose guard. Focus on the game.
Yes.
So for me, I feel like all throughout just watching her so far, I just see her as the person that my parents came to say, "Oh, do you know that she's from Aguata?" Because that's where we're from, right?
Yeah.
So she's actually from our village, and I don't know why, if that is like a selling point, because all the broadcasts that
Akko
I've
people.
seen, so all the broadcasts that I've seen has to do with she's from Aguata local government,
Like, vote
she's from
her.
this, vote
Yeah.
her. So when I see her, I think I kind of just
Like
look at her
sis.
through the through the lens of that, because I'm sure that inevitably that's who my parents will be supporting. But let's see, because I mean it's just a few days, so I don't know yet. So let's move to Beauty, the name that I quite like. People have said that she is quite opinionated. So ladies,
Very.
do you think she
Very
is opinionated, and why do you think she is?
I mean, she's opinionated. She says her mind. I feel like she's very straightforward. The first day she's already telling you, "Oh, this is how I feel like you are. This you are like this. You're like this, and I'm not going to take your character if you're doing this. She's just putting it straight to them.
And I'm not here for that.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, like calm down. You just got here. You can't just judge somebody off of the first time you meet them. And I understand that people say that, first impression matters, whatever. But I don't believe that. You have to get to know somebody over time. And you can never really fully know anybody. And as you're watching them and saying, you're not here for this, you're not here for that, I feel like maybe it will rub some people the wrong way as well.
I feel like she's trying to make them scared of her. With
and
that
that's
move.
why they will nominate you. You will go home real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
True.
So I feel like to play the game, you also have to, make friends, be nice, be polite. So just coming off across as rude and just opinionated and blunt,
just saying
it doesn't always work.
But ladies, it's interesting that you say that, but it seemed like every edition now
there's that one
CC,
person, right? From
CC. And it seems like there are women who get into the house with that as their strategy, where they think, if I'm sassy, if I'm rude,
blunt,
if I'm blunt, if I'm not just having anything that anyone is doing, I don't want to join them. If they're having like a group game or whatever, it means that people will probably like me more because I'm adding some spice and I'm bringing some different type of energy to the house. And so it does seem like some women go into the house with that as a strategy.
And how has it worked out for them?
I mean,
Tasha
it takes them fine the game, but like they still went.
But after Tasha, who else is playing that role of the sassy, rude person though?
It was Cece, then Tacha,
and then Katrina tried.
Yeah,
Katrina tried in a very.
She was
Katrina, the boss lady.
Right, exactly. And she
tried that. Yeah, but like it didn't work for her.
It didn't work at all. Like guys, let's be polite. But yeah, go on.
But so
Katrina was the
that?
boss lady of herself. Like, I feel like she was like, I'm the boss lady.
And that's why Tochi told her to carry her boss to the motor park. What's going on? Who are you bossing here? Yeah,
it was not hitting at all.
That's just.
So what if that's her game? Well, you know what? We'll probably have to find out. We'll observe and see if you recall from last season, what's her name again? Queen, when she got into the house, and Queen got into the house,
she was
like
giving that vibe. Yeah,
she came in and it was back to back fight. And
where did she
some
end
people
up?
thought well, she didn't win. So some people thought that this was just a bit too forced, and it's like they brought her into the house intentionally to add some spice to the house and some drama to the house. So do you think that this has also helped? Because it's not just about you winning. It's also about the fame after the house.
True.
And a lot of BB Naija housemates, they struggle with that, if you're being honest.
True.
Because we know that you have a 1 year period, a 1 year space, and it takes those who have a very formidable team to build their image and their brand in such a way that even when the next BB Naija begins, we are still talking about you. Exactly.
Yeah. True.
So do you think that has helped her
Queen?
brand? Yeah.
Of course not. Like, I don't even know
I don't even remember her.
Yes. You know what I mean? I don't even, like, guys, this isn't even me being rude. I don't know what she looks like.
No, she's fair, curvy,
I don't.
queen,
I don't.
white money's queen.
I don't. Oh,
Really?
Right. See?
That is so interesting. Anyways, please feel free to join the conversation if you have started watching BB Naija. What are your thoughts so far? Anything interesting? Anyone in particular that you like? Any predictions who you think would possibly go far? Now, speaking about predictions, before we get into that, so more people from house to Fina. What are your thoughts about Fina, aside from her being quite energetic? What?
Very loud. Extremely loud. She needs to keep it together and relax.
But does it make the house lively, or it's just not necessary?
I mean, sometimes it makes it lively, but then sometimes it's just too much. She should relax.
I think it's fine, right? Because, it's the first week, so you have to make your mark, right? So with her, I just get that, like, it's a bubbly vibe. It's not a being rude or condescending type of loudness. It's just like, hey, let's have fun, notice me, I'm here. And I think that's fine. It's the first week. Like, you have to get your fans now, because next week there's going to be evictions and somebody's probably going to leave, and you obviously don't want to be the first person to leave. So I don't think there's anything wrong with being there.
So you just, if you were in the house.
I mean, I wouldn't be that way, but if that's
Dara,
her move, then
it's a lot.
It's interesting that you've said that. Guys, if you happen to get that opportunity to get into the house, what would your vibe be like? Would it be exactly how you are as a person, naturally, or you get in there knowing that there's a specific type of character that gets the attention of people? So what would your character be like?
So I feel like my character is very dramatic, right? I actually think I am. So I would probably go in there trying to be a sane, normal person, but then along the lines, I feel like I would lose guard and then act crazy and be the crazy person for the season. So yeah, to answer your question, I'm not even going to attempt to be in the house before my family members disown me. But yeah,
you can say that again.
Me, I'll probably just, I'm very observant, try to, just see.
Yeah, Beverly's calm. Beverly, I don't think you would go far because you're just like,
what do you mean?
Hey,
why she would go far?
She's too calm.
That's the reason why she will go far.
She's too
because you know why? The people in the
chill.
house will not be looking at her like, oh my goodness, this one's one is too much. She's going to be a threat. So she will stay to the end, in fact. That's why she will now bring out her Joker card and do whatever it is.
Yeah. Very, very laid back.
I'm laid back, but I don't think I'm boring, Sha.
No.
Beverly.
I'm not boring.
No, that's something she's not boring.
Beverly, social prefect. Friday, social prefect.
She's not boring. But she's very laid back.
Yeah.
I feel like Beverly kind of just like makes the scene to be lively, but then she's not an actor. She's not an actor.
So you know what?
Drama,
she's a
catalyst.
Yes.
Stays back and watches whatever she
will
plans
just
unfold.
mix and she just sit back.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have answered for me. So if over to you.
Let's go. But before I answer that, okay, I mean, first of all, like Dara said, I can't even, I don't know, like getting into the house has just never been a thing for me.
If you would be in the house.
Yeah, no. Oh, are you asking how I would be in the house?
I'm asking Beverly.
I clearly will not be crazy.
Baby girl always crossing her leg.
I'm telling you, people will be like, oh, like, who's that iffy girl? Why she's forming?
Yes, people will be like, she's always forming. They won't want to be friends with her.
That is so apt. That is so apt. And you know the thing is that it's not like I'm forming. I'm just shy.
She will fail all the time.
That's so apt. I'll be so confused. No. Definitely not. All right, guys, join the conversation. And if you happen to be in the BB Naija house, what would your character be like? Would it be the same exact character that you have or you possess at the moment, or would you put on a show? Because it is a show at the end of the day. Let me know. 0809 234 5913. 0809 222 0913 01515 0913 01515 1913. If you want to call us up directly on WhatsApp or send a WhatsApp message, you can send it to 0809 234 5913. And if you are a woman, we have a line especially for you. If you want to call us up, call us on 0809 191 3913. And on Twitter, it's at Lagos Talks 913 with the hashtag Reality Radio. Lagos Talks. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Shalom, calling from Australia.
All right, welcome. Join the conversation.
Yes, I'm not actually a fan of Naija. In fact, I'm it. But myself and my husband happen to visit a family friend.
Oh no, give us a call back. Lagos Talks, good afternoon. All right, we lost that as well. Keep your calls coming through. If any of the phone lines is giving you issues, try the other lines. 0809 234 5913 0809 222 0913. Lagos Talks, Reality Radio. Who's speaking?
Good afternoon. My name is Abdulsalah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. Let's hear you.
If I were to be in the house, I will first do, like, I'll behave like myself. I'll be myself first. So if I see that is not working, looking as if I'll be evicted the next day, and I change.
You change to what?
To what?
So describe it.
I'll try. I think I like Kid Brother kind of character. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll start mingling with all those girls and start behaving like one. Yeah, so I think people like bad boys and all those kind of things. So I think that's what I'll do. I see that kid with that kind of character. You understand? I'll try to add a little bit of makeup. You understand? I'll be doing as if I'm a bad boy. I think I'll be adding sense into it, and I think that will work for me.
Oh,
Work for yourself.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. This one is coming from Jennifer on WhatsApp saying, Ify, it is a show, but it will be best to just be yourself. Stuff usually gets more dramatic that way. And she said, me, I could just go there, turn household name. Interesting. This is from Jacob saying, I think this year's BBN housemates are too calculative, pandering towards social media engagement than actual socialization. At the end of the day, we get inconsistencies in character development because of unnecessary development. I am rooting for Chi-Chi though. She has a bright future behind her. What does that mean? Is he
wow?
Is he okay? Is that like, does he have like a double entendre?
Yeah.
Interesting. Lagos Talks. I'm guessing she's endowed.
She is.
Lagos Talks. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Hello, good evening, Lagos Talk, ladies.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Thank you. This is Margaret.
All right, Margaret. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
First of all, my own take to this Big Brother Naija, the first part is the fact that they share the house into two. See, I don't buy the idea. I wish that let Big Brother just change it so that they will be in one place. Let all of them be in one place. See, that is when the other people in the other side join this one. You now see the real person. So they are not more, they are not playing it. You understand? That is one. And second, this me, for me personally, I'm a Big Brother now. I'm a very someone that you do out for fans. But you see this year, I will not support any sheep fans because sheep has really dealt with people, especially me. I can see today I haven't got over the Kibrika sheep.
All right, thank you very much. So you are invested in that relationship.
This year is not for me. So
I said no.
And the liquor in my road, that one is removed. So any sheep this year is not even last step.
Okay. Thank you, Margaret. Margaret was very invested in those relationships.
Yeah, and speaking of Kidrika, I just mentioned that Shegs and Bella are giving Kidrika because like there's also Doing in the picture as well. She was literally professing her love. Yes. Ify. And if you guys remember, like Nengi wouldn't leave Kidrika alone. And she was always in the mix. Yes, Bella. Beverly. Yes, Bella. She was always, inserting herself, and I feel like the last fight that they actually had, it had to do with her.
Yeah, true.
It did. So yeah, we're going to see how this actually pans out because I'm excited.
Triangle.
I need the drama. This triangle.
And you know what? I feel like that triangle thing actually works. Like
there's a lot of triangle.
More than one. So it actually does work because you see with the whole what's her name? Erica, and then Lakon, and then Kidwire, and then Nengi happened to just be there somewhere around the corner. Hanging. That if you think about that particular season, that was the highlight of the season. True. Yes. All the things that were happening exactly. So
you think Dorian is playing a game?
It could be, and who knows? This is where when they remember the House 1 and House 2 when they merged for like an activity and they're like hugging each other. It's like, do you know each other? Is it from the lockdown you guys did before you entered the house? Was it prior to that? Like you guys are a bit too familiar.
Yeah, apparently they played a game to choose their houses. So then Big Brother merged, because like Doyin, she stayed with Beauty from House 1. So they stayed together in the room for like 7 days before the show began. So that's, just what happened.
7 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So just maybe. And you know what? This type of game, a whole lot of times you get an edge when you team up with at least, even if it's someone, even if it's a group, you start with that, and then as time goes on, you play a much better game. This is coming from a listener saying, "Good day, ladies of the dish. Margaret just spoke my mind. Sharing the house into two makes it hard to watch because you'll just keep switching
Switching
stations.
channels, yeah.
And two, it will be hard for you to see some of the basketballs in the house. I think Biggie should just put them in one house. But ladies, this is not the first time that Big Brother has used this technique. In the past, it's been this way. In the past, I think that there was a season, I don't know if it was 2 seasons ago, where they didn't even know that another house existed. At least this one, they know that they exist.
I don't quite remember that. What I remember is that, I think it was season 4. That's the Pepper Them one. The Tasha and Shay were evicted.
Oh, yeah.
But then they put them in another house, and the other housemates
and then they came back.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm
evicted,
talking about they had divided the house, and then they didn't know that there was a completely different house. So there was a main house which we were watching and we focused on, but they didn't know there was a completely different house where there were other people there, and then they merged them. So I'm guessing that at some point they probably will merge them.
Yeah.
Because the truth is,
for sure,
people don't like. I mean, when it's entertainment should not be stressful. You should not be like, let me click on this station and let me watch this one. Exactly.
Right.
So I'm sure they're gonna switch it up. Lagos Talks. All right, we lost that one. This is coming from Ima saying, I'm not usually thrilled about BBN when it starts till when characters develop. So I'm not looking forward to anything yet, but if you're inviting ex-BBN housemates, please invite Queen and Nengi. Okay, Lagos Talks. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Okay, this is Shalom calling back.
All right, let's hear you.
Yes. So while we were there on Sunday, the two persons I actually took note of, because that was the only station they were watching there. It was Fina and I don't know the other lady's name, but the Fina got my attention because she was so loud. Exactly how everything described her. So loud and so everywhere at the same time. So I was like, what is this kind of personality? I didn't really go down well with her personality. But the thing that actually took more of my attention was the fair lady with the black spot on her face. I don't know her name. So I feel she is still very quiet for now. I feel she's that kind of person, just like Vera said, she'll become, at some point, she'll bring out her A game. So I think that lady with the black spots on her face, I think if I'm to watch, is the person I'm going to actually put my eyes on. Nice talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks a whole lot. All right, guys, it's 3:51. We're going to be wrapping this up any moment from now. We just wanted to use the first episode to give you a breakdown and just a brief into what the house is like. And of course, we know we're expecting a whole lot of drama, a lot of topics of conversation, song basketballs here and there, and of course a lot of lovey-dovey romance in the house, which we're going to be dissecting every Friday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. right here on Lagos Talks 91.3. Of course, it's called Reality Radio. Ladies, Beverly, Dara, it's a pleasure, and definitely looking forward to yet another episode. Before you guys say goodbye, would you like to say anything?
Just guys, keep listening.
Keep watching.
We have a lot of surprises for you guys this season.
A whole lot of surprises.
Yes, looking forward to next week as well, because we are going to really be,
and a whole lot more would have happened. I'm guessing.
Yes.
The Saturday night party, we're looking forward to that.
Wow. Beverly. All right, guys, it's 3:52, and this is where we wrap up Reality Radio for today. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
We are Lagos Talks 91.3.
Let's talk.